Hey man, March 6 can't come soon enough. We're showing the community what defense can do, man. Through all the obstacles, I told y'all, no problem. We finally at the top. I told Tommy we at the top months ago, man. We giving the community the showdown they want. Best offensive player versus best defensive player. I can't wait.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
First up, congratulations to our two finalists in the Team Unlimited.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA and 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using to affect change. Determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight, both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
Look at the opening lineup for Florida. Gordon out there with Mohamed Bamba, and it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Markel. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. It's Butler in at the 3 slot. And stolen by Gordon. Passes it to Bamba.
Bamba, for short, is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic, too.
This is his first free throw of the game. Here's Miami now.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really set the tone.
Fultz looking around. Bamba trying to break free, and it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Fultz.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees floor. He goes and feels when a guy is open.
Against Butler. And Florida with the possession. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got.
But, you know, you hear in this game, their bench came alive.
And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Miami. 4-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Florida this year. Here's Butler, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Isaac misses.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
To fight time, opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signed.
Physical tools he has quite well.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense. You can bank on. He knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Nikola Vucevic. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 7. Nunn passes to Butler. Takes a 3. Shot there by Bamba.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down. It can be so long, and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree.
Its numbers for Bam Adebayo. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 9th in rebounding, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
Now, here's Nunn. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find that.
Well, this early,
Miami shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up.
Florida leading by 6. Here in the first quarter. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. And it's Miami the other way. Nunn looking around. Off the line from the league in field goal percentage.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Pass to Olynyk. Here's Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Nunn's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Isaac outside. Here's Miami now. It's a 3-point game. Hero passes to Nunn. Bamba with the block. To the right side.
Attendant, not around a guy like Butler, who's pretty good at finding the open guy.
Isaac passes to Gordon. Outside Fournier from past the arm. Good on the
at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Nunn passes to Olynyk. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Florida lead. It's the break. Nunn's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside to Butler. Shoots over Isaac. And it's Butler missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose back into a better rhythm.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break.
Loads it up for Adebayo.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
So timeout called here, the first for Florida. For Kelly Olynyk. Robinson is subbed in for Hero. And Florida with the change here too. Vucevic is checked in. That'll be a 5-second call. Here's Adebayo.
off the floor. He gets up, and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's Fultz. No points in the game yet for him. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
So it's not. Shoots over Bamba. Bamba with the block. Here's the three. Let's look at the hustle game has been going for Florida.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break. This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Dishes to Bamba. Robinson with the block. Out. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fournier passes to Fultz. Now here's Bamba.
Kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket, but on that one, they were there.
Evan Turner, he's checked in. Hampton comes in for Kendrick. Out of bounds, Florida takes possession.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Vucevic. He's right around 17 points tonight, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, you know that he can put points in a hurry.
If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Now here's Vucevic. 23 points for him the last game against Minnesota.
And in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth. And do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time. Two shots.
Being a gritty, in-your-face defender, and when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Paul. And even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit, Pat Beverly is another guy, yes. Just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not about being the most talented. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Florida. Miami trails by 3. The alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Here's the wonder.
On three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the pass to Hill. Outside Robinson. With the putback. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 10 points.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's passes it to Okeke. And the shot goes in. And Florida leads by 4.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness.
Tonight, one sweet one after another.
Hampton misses. Florida leading by 4. A good portion. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. .59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Gordon.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be in this D on that possession.
Hill, no good. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Florida. They lead by 4.
How many times have we seen it coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Turner. Markel Fultz making his last shot. Turner passes to him. His first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line, R.J. Hampton, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Florida leading by 4. 2-second difference between shot clock and game.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the communication
were fantastic.
Here's Gordon. Right back after this break.
coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Turn. Then it's Robinson, and it's Hampton at the point guard. So that's who Miami starts the second with. To the paint, here's Robinson. And the layup's good. Shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Now, Ross. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Here's Turner. Pass to Adebayo. Turner inside. Back to Adebayo. Small.
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think.
Hill comes in for Robinson. Isaacs checked in for Florida. That one drops. He ties it up. Second quarter. Passes to a.k.a. Puts it up. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, Vucevic is pretty good, guys, in catching situations. That's
to Turner. Baseline jumper. No good. Shot missing. And it's Florida the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That game marks
Like the ones he's had tonight.
boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now, here's Hampton. After Jonathan Isaac's miss. To the end.
Sam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to a.k.a. It's 6. Called in by Hero. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Adebayo. He knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Now a timeout called by Ford.
And team strategy.
Adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
different look for Miami. Butler, he's checked in for Turner. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Hampton. And Florida making a change here. Goes up the baseline. And once again off the mark by Ford. For Miami, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career high for him.
Plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
And he makes the first. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
I would have loved to place a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Well, you look at Isaac, and all you think he needs to do is add some weight. He's got terrific.
Inside, Bamba kicks to Isaac. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Here's Vucevic. And they convert it last on a tip and trailer. None with it. 8 points for him. Outside Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, the leadership, the unselfishness from Butler.
And there's the pass to Vucevic. Over Adebayo. Great D that time from Adebayo. Triple.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now, here's Fournier. He had 16 points
in the mix.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Nunn kicks to and it's Florida the other way. For 3, Fournier. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
He's cooled down a little bit after rainy.
Here's Hero. An 11-point game for him in the win again.
And we have to mention his rebounding. All held his tail off down low.
Florida trails by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions right now. They need
on it and stolen by Butler. Pass to Nunn. Back to Butler. Good. 5 to shoot. The tray. Back to Nunn. Pass to Butler. point.
It's just not his night.
Fournier against none.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely.
Stolen by Fournier. Here's Isaac. Another shot. Here's Vucevic. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a.
I mean, perfect shot fake from Vucevic.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers.
Numbers, Greg. I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. It's what makes the simple results 4 assists a game.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game.
Got the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time. And it's aggressive.
Down low. It's good. This game is all even. Fournier's got 4 points in the quarter.
Teammates believe in it.
Here's Robinson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Hill with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. 6 to shoot.
Here, if he doesn't convert, that's a shot he has to continue to take.
And here is Fournier. He brings it up for Florida to the left side wing. The assist from Fultz. And that's now 8 points for Vucevic.
You know, the mid-range game, guys, is really one of Nikola Vucevic's strong suits. I mean, you've got to play him honest if you're a defender.
Now, here is Robinson. He's a big role. Play. Outside Fournier. Outside Gordon. Stolen by none. To the middle, here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
A really gifted athlete. You can tell Butler
Fournier gets a wide open look, and the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It to Butler. Fires the 3. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gordon with it. He's
in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this.
A different look for Miami. For Buck. And kicks to Turner. And it's Florida with the rebound. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Inside, O'Keefe. Good off the assist.
Starting to really work the ball inside.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. That one goes. Count it.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. A great.
Now the pass to Okiki. That 3 off the mark. And Miami shooting 38% in the second. Offensively.
It's a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Right into the screen and then gets the basket.
Now Fultz. Passes it to Awandu.
Talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up.
First free throw is good. Alexander's checked in for Miami. Shots good from the.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now here's Fultz.
Basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Here's Hampton. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Between the shot clock and game clock. Turner with the steal. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection. Perfect.
Turner, and no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Florida ahead, up by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
We're just sticking to the game plan. Our coaches really drew up something good for us. They wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith. Evan Fournier led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. You look at the contributions Vucevic has made over the past.
Let me see. Top 5 guys would be Embiid, Jokic, Drummond, Towns, Ayton. Vucevic is borderline, but I'd say he's in the
of action is coming your way.
A fairly first come out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Bam Adebayo in the game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this.
Yes, tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And we've got second half action for you. Far a contested game. 2-point game on the court for Florida. We've got Evan Fournier. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Gordon. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Fultz at the point. Shooting in this game. Lays it up and banks it in. Fultz has got the first field goal of the second half for Florida.
Fultz handles contact really well for a young player.
So he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And these are second and third free throws.
Out. He's pleased with that.
And with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And that free throw, good from none. And Miami making a change here. Olynyk checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And here's opportunity. Isaac misses. Miami trailing. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Hero passes. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly like to see.
Contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Markelle Fultz. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. 2 shots. And that for good from third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside Fournier. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
Tenacious all the way to the cup.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
None against Fultz. Now here's Fournier. Defense is right there. 5 on the clock.
Is coming easy to him, just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
For Miami, they've gone 1 since starting the second half. None passes. Dishes at the Florida with the rebound. Gordon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Persistence pays. Love seeing Isaac stay with the play like that, using his height and the height.
Right around 77%.
Turner's checked in for Miami.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Isaac. Miami trails by 5. Pass to Hero. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Over Fultz. Bank shot, no good.
Ice cold tonight.
Isaac up top, defended by Butler. Isaac misses.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Heroes got 10.
Been much.
Fultz against none. Outside Fournier. Isaac. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Miami. Trailing by 2 for the lead. And again, Miami with the triple.
And that's back 3.
Fultz against none. Now here's Fultz. D right on him. Over none. And Fultz gets it to go. He's got 4 points in the quarter.
Swing game because he knows when to pull up.
3-pointer. Butler kept alive. Adebayo again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Hero. He's got 13. Butler feeling it out a bit. Butler against Isaac. Left side, Fournier. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Butler with the ball. He's got 5. And it goes out of bounds. That
And that's
a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Man, he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Change here. Florida shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Ross has got his first bucket of the night.
You've got to make Ross a passer in that pick and roll. I mean, he's a better scorer than he is a playmaker.
To the paint, here's Adebayo. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Time called for. Olenek is checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And Florida with the change here, too. Who's checked in. Hampton. And that one comes up a bit short. Miami trailing. Pass to Robinson. Florida shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Now here's Ross.
The defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Robinson misses. Florida shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Points and 10 rebounds.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Now here's Hampton. He has 6. And see that time, Vucevic. Florida leading by 3. Now Fultz. He's got 10 the quarter.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Pass to Olenek. Miami will retain possession. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running
for the East.
Yeah, and not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. Okay. Here's a one-do. The basket good off the assist from Colts. Now it's a 7-point Florida lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter. They try to take control.
Juncture in the ball game right here.
Now here's Turner. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Hampton. How his last 10 games have gone. About with his numbers, I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up.
That free throw good from Turner.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities.
And both free throws good for the pass to a one-do. There's Okiki. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And just tacks a few more points to their lead.
Now here's Hampton. He has 6. And Turner kicks to Robinson. Passes it to Hampton. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Robinson. Robinson's got 5 points so far. Florida leading by 4. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful.
Now time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
You know, just look at the
Kendrick Nunn, he's board, and who's putting up the most points per game. And you look at Nunn, a top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate.
As a rookie, it's always hard to earn the respect of coaches, but he's earned every minute he's gotten this season. Just a terrific offensive threat.
And that's the battle they haven't been today. Their work on
back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now here's Hampton. After the miss from Vucevic, Ross with the steal, and now the fast break. Ross with the ball over Hampton. Ross.
To see in the open court.
Here's Nunn. 12 points for him. And he gets it to go. Nunn's got 14 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher.
Now here's Ross. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Fultz, no good. Miami trails. Got 4 rebounds now tonight. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. Ross finds Vucevic. And Miami shooting terrible so far in the second half. Down around 26%. And Adebayo throws it down.
Attacking. Transition.
You've got to push it and push it every time.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best.
I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
And the first one drops.
Line like that, the soft touch on full display.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Florida leads by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming on Sport right after the... of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. A moment now to the lines. Hero out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hampton at the 2. Here's Nunn after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic.
Floater.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Florida. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Vucevic, shooting foul.
His tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him to the foul line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first
All-Star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Hampton. that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Nunn. Outside. Down low, Olenek, and the dunk by Olenek.
And Butler's so proficient at running the pick and roll, excellent at taking what the defense gives him, and he gets those passes around.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance. It'll head to the line.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
As many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick drives. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Against Butler.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Fournier's got the lead up to 10 now for Florida.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Butler, and Bamba pulls it down.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach.
Just months ago. Here's Hero. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
I mean, free throws are always an issue there.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter. Pass to Gordon. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Butler. And he can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now.
He's tried to get it going, but shots simply have not been there. Seems to fall.
Miami trails by. And
He thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
For Florida, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Outside Fournier. Pass to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. And he buries that one, drilling the rim out. In the second half alone. Passes it to Nunn. And here is Butler. Bamba, outside Butler, puts up a 3, and Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. The refs are going to rule that.
Fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior. On one. And he makes the first. Their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. Jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Gordon against Butler. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there. He's easier, too.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off.
Nunn against Fultz. Floats one. Nunn can't get it to fall. Florida leading by 13.
He's a great confidence. Markelle Fultz is a terrific scorer. Fills it up in no time.
Now here's Butler. To halt the run, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Two shots.
But he's also an intelligent player, a natural leader, too, a former 30th pick overall in the 2011 NBA draft. He can
that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And their balanced effort has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's none. Poke loose. Here's Fultz. Here's Bamba. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11.
The solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has.
Yeah, you look at performances throughout. They've really been strong on the glass.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Trying to find some answers defensively.
Yeah, you know, that's going to be the focus of this time. They need
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and he's earned the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Butler. Sinks that one from the post.
And look at was
None against Fultz.
he's been a force.
I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Now here's Olynyk. Isaac with the steal. Pass to three-pointer, Butler. And it's Florida with the rebound.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Isaac passes to Bamba. And Miami has possession. 17-point game. Olynyk trying to break loose. Moves back up.
And catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And Miami making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And forward with the he's in for Gordon and finds him. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Now there's none. Here's Butler, and it's sent back by Isaac. Here's Olynyk, and he banks in the layup.
Often you find him out on but out that extra possession.
Now here's Fultz, and that one is good. Fultz has got 17 points here in the second half.
Getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Gordon against Olynyk. Outside Robinson. Just fine. Florida leading by 15. Now Fultz. Isaac. There's the pass to Fournier. Over Robinson. That one off the back iron and out. Miami trails by 15. .144 left in the fourth quarter. None, that's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive.
You know, that size difference,
It's stolen by Adebayo. Olynyk finds Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump.
Drops them both. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fultz. Rebound by Olynyk. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 11. And it's blocked by Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Touch by Gordon. Butler up top. He's covered by Isaac. Fournier with the ball. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Here's Isaac. And once again off the mark by Ford.
Not enough ticks.
And Florida with the possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Robinson against Fournier. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion
David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Evan Fournier. Hey, Evan, does a win like tonight's against this kind of competition show how far you've come as a team?
A very good team. We are very ambitious.
Nothing wrong with a little ambition, Evan. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it. We'll see you next time.